Good evening to all. How are you? This is Joanna, and today I'm here to share with you what I have picked up this week. Some of these is orders. I had to place an order with Target because I wanted to get a couple of more of these carts. I had two in my basket, but I took one out. I'll get it later because the pot and the skillet that I wanted actually went down a little bit to $21. So I have this and it's already unboxed and put together, and it was together a lot easier. Y'all know the last time that I posted one of these, I had mentioned that the baskets here were stuck together. Well, it seems like this time they took the sides, the top sides, and put them in each basket, so getting them apart tonight was easier than ever. So here's the cart right here. I put it together. I'm going to put it in the back corner. So what I was saying was these top pieces right here, they had one of those inside of each of these baskets, so they didn't stick together. The last time that I ordered these, they had these baskets stuck all together and you couldn't get them apart. Well, this time when they did that, y'all, it made it easy to come apart because they had each one of those in there as a buffer. So I've got this little cart put together. I'm going to put a lot of my new stuff on here. So my new stuff consists of this spiced vanilla. So we're going to start with this right here. I ordered this from Victoria's Secret and I have another order coming. And then they were out of the vanilla. So I don't know if that vanilla is good or if it's changing the vanilla in the bowl packaging. They had none in the store. I don't know if they pulled it because they're planning a big sale, but it is in my online cart. I'm going to go ahead and order 3 sets like I told you I would. So I'm going to go ahead and go on over here and show you the rest of everything that I got this week. So I had also mentioned that I had gotten this Fenty Caramel Lotion, which is right here. I have it open and I have a spot for it on one of my other carts. And I like this a lot better than the butter as far as the scent. And I was using this with one of my oils. I think that caked up oil that I have, because I really want to start using those. I don't know how long they last. I used it with that. And then I also used something else with that oil. I'm going to pull that oil out and start using it. I can't find the small vanilla one that I have, but I do love this lotion. I like the way it feels like everybody else, and I like the way it smells. So I did get this spiced vanilla cream. I like the mist the instant I sprayed it in the store. Now, I know that a lot of people are comparing this to the macadamia vanilla one, and I have that, and I pulled out both butters. They are similar, I will say that, but I'm able to detect the nuances. To me, this one is a little bit more fragrant. But I will say this, like everybody says, if you missed out on the one, this is a nice set to have. Or if you like this one better, I like them both. But I can tell there is a subtle difference, but they do smell similar. They are in the same wheelhouse, most definitely. And when you look it up online, it says they're not. It describes one as being more nutty and one as being more sweet and mild. I would just say they are definitely interchangeable. Even if you had pieces of one and pieces of the other, they could be used together. So I do like this. I'm going to use this. I didn't mess with their Halloween scents. And what I actually found today, though, I went in there looking to see how much new stuff they had. And they had some more newer things between the two. They've got their Bare Vanilla with the glitter that some people were talking about on here. I smelled that, but I decided to leave it alone. I found this. They didn't have the strawberry one that I've seen. And I don't know if there are others, but this one is Fluffy Vanilla, Golden Caramel, and Coconut Cloud. You know what, y'all? Yeah, I got the wrong one. I already have this one. I'm going to have to take this back because I want the lotion to this. They had the lotion to this in the store. And I thought I picked up the right one because you see how the notes are different? These are the notes that are supposed to be on the lotion. So I'm going to take this back tomorrow after I go to the laundromat and rectify that. So this smells really, really good. They had the biscotti in there, but not the raspberry jam. I have an order coming with that, and I ordered a second mist so that I can exchange for the raspberry jam. But I can't believe I did that, y'all. I called myself being so careful. So this one is something that's already out that I already have. And this is the notes on this one, which is what the lotion should say. So I'm going to take that back and fix that tomorrow. And then I also went into Bath and Body Works today. I went into Bath and Body Works because when they had that sale Friday, I ordered this because it ended up being on sale, which this was one of the ones that I wanted. I was going to get two, but I just got one. Because the hand soap was $3.50, I went ahead and got another one of these. I would still like whatever the set is for the 27. And then I turned around getting ready to leave, and they had these. These were so cute, I couldn't leave them. I got this one first with the hand soap. Then I spotted this one. Now, I don't like the prices on these at all because these are usually the ones that were $6.99. One was $9.95 and one was $12.95. I don't really care. This one does something. It lights up. And I don't know if this one, I don't think this one does anything, but they're so cute. I could not leave them there, y'all. So that's what I got today. And like I said, I'm going to have to fix this Victoria's Secret situation of mine. I'm so disappointed, y'all. But it smells so nice. So now I'm going to share with you the pots that I got. Because y'all know I've been talking about making me a pot of greens. If you know, you know. And I like these two pots. One is a skillet, like I said, with a glass lid, so I can fry my pork chops. And I've been wanting to deep fry my chicken and get me some peanut oil and some lard. And do that chicken where you do the crushed up cornflakes and the flour. Or do me some buttermilk fried chicken. But I'm going to share with you what I got there. So this is the size of the boxes for these. So here's the first pot. It has a glass lid, and this would be nice, I would think, for making beans in, to make my greens in. I was using a pot that was much bigger than this, but I don't need one that big. I was using the kind that I was boiling my baby bottles in, those big school-looking pots. And I've had that pot for so many years, y'all, that it's cruddy and sticky, and I don't feel like giving it a cleaning process. I'm going to get rid of it, but this is a nice one. Can make chilies in here and soups, and this is top of the stove cooking because y'all know that I said I don't like this stove at all. But I have like fried my pork chops. This is the second one. Nice big thick skillet here with a glass lid. So this will be great, y'all, because I want to deep fry my chicken. Like, I want to make me some good fried chicken. And I don't mind frying chicken. I just don't like coils. I am so used to fire. You know what I mean? I can't deal with coils. I've always liked an electric oven, but I don't like this one. It's the size of a dishwasher. And like I said, when I put my cookies in the middle rack, they would be raw on top, and then they would be black on the bottom. I've used parchment paper. I've done everything. Now, when I put them in the top rack, they turn out right. But I can't put everything on the top rack. I even looked online, and it said to buy a thermometer, set the oven to the temperature, like, say, 350, 400. Put the thermometer in there and see what it does. And it would give me the right temperature. This stove just don't cook right, y'all. So I can make a few things, but I'm getting tired of all the microwave food, and I want me some home-cooked food. Like, I want to make me a meatloaf dinner, a spaghetti dinner, you know, just food. And I want to make me a ham. But I'm going to make these greens first. Just a bowl of greens with some cornbread and some sliced tomatoes and some green onions and apple cider vinegar, and I'm good to go. But that was it, y'all. I just wanted to share this little bit with you. And both of these pots, though, ended up being $21 and some change. And I didn't use my Target card because I know sometimes when we use our Target card, it takes a little bit off. So no, I didn't use that. I just got lucky that day, and these were on sale. Very nice for $21 because when I was in the store, they were either $31 or $38. Something, I know they were almost $40. So that's why I got them in the cart, and I had substituted one of the carts I wanted for this. And y'all, I sprayed that little dreamy mist I just shared with you with the Biscoff or whatever is in there. It smells good, but just like Mrs. Viva La Morena says, I get what she means now about the water gun mist. I never paid attention to that, but I'm going to go back and get the lotion to that, y'all. I like that, and I don't want it to sell out. I think that vanilla sold out or they pulled it, but their vanillas will sell out a lot. They probably pulled that vanilla so people would get these other new vanillas they got in there, but I really do like that.